Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So we're doing something a bit different today. It's not a vlog, but it's a makeup video. So I first wore makeup during a cosplay event and I would only use it for cosplay events, and I feel like I've improved since then because I started using it more. I find doing makeup really fun, so let's just get started already. Starting off, I wouldn't use any primers or anything. I would just go straight in. I would use a beauty blender absolutely drenched in foundation to cover up anything I had, mainly my eye bags, and I would use a lot. Then I would take this cushion that was very orange and basically cover my whole face with it. That was the base for everything. Now it's time for contour. As you can see, I had this contour stick that was very cheap and very bad and very orange. Why is everything so orange? And I would just try my best to blend it in, and usually it wasn't blended in at all. For my nose contour, the stick was way too orange, so I used this eyeshadow palette instead. Compared to now, I didn't really do a bunch of highlights. Can't really see them either. Now for the eye makeup, I mostly had hand-me-downs from my grandma, so the makeup is old people makeup. I'd start off with some white under my eyeshadow, and then I would use this orange eyeshadow across my eye. Also, I didn't use eyeliner because I was too scared, so instead I used my eyeshadow to draw in the eyeliner, which is really messy. For blush, I used this slightly purplish palette that I bought. I used to put it across my cheekbones. I put a bit too much here, but you get it. I would retouch my highlights, and for the last step, I would use this matte red lipstick, which I don't have anymore. And this is the end result. It's atrocious, I hate it, and I don't know why I thought it was good. Let's move on to the present day. The first difference is I use contact lenses now, and also I use primer. I totally didn't forget about it. I'd get my color corrector and put the more orange shade under my eye bags, and maybe some green if there's any redness, but honestly, I don't really do that a lot because I'm too lazy. Then I'd use a concealer shade on top. Next was my cushion. I used this liquid one now instead of the powder, and I would make sure to use everything really thinly so it's not super cakey and uncomfortable. For contour, I used this Judy Doll contour palette, which is popular for a reason. It's really good, and it's more of a cool tone rather than a warm tone. I'd be more careful on where I put my contour, of course, and I'd use more highlighter this time. For eye makeup, it's way more complicated than how I used to do it before, which is kind of hard to explain, but I will try my best. First, I'd use this pink eyeshadow on the corner of my eyes, just like the outer corner and kind of under the eye too. It's basically kind of a guideline for me, but now let's move on to eyeliner, which is much more complicated. So I use these three colors and I basically do this. First, I would do whatever that is, I don't know what it's called, but it's that shape, and then using a light brown eyeliner, I would connect it with my eye. And sometimes I would add red, I don't know why, but I just do. This part is a bit complicated and has a lot of steps, but I would take this dark color and put it in the gap between my eyes and the eyeliner, like that. And then I'd take this purplish pink color, I don't know what color is that, but I would put it on the outer corner. And then I'd use multiple colors like these muted pinks, I guess, like these dusty muted pinks to draw in highlights and shadows and stuff until it looks like this. I have this stick with glitter on it and I got it online for very cheap, but I use that and make my highlights more highlighted, that's all. Then I draw some bottom lashes. They're really simple because I'm not good at it, but I use these two colors. Then for blush, I would use two shades as well, a darker pink for the middle, and then for the outer part, it would be a lighter pink. And then I would use eyelashes. I use these ones. I wouldn't stick them directly on my eyelid. I would actually follow my eyeliner, which looks like this. Then I would use some lip gloss, touch up my highlights, use some setting spray, style my hair, and then we called it a day. I'm gonna skip the eyebrows because I don't know how to do eyebrows. And this is the final product. That's how I look in the end. I feel like it's an improvement, and also, by the way, I kind of change up the colors and stuff depending on what I'm doing. I don't really know what my makeup style is. It's an amalgamation of things from Pinterest. But all I know is that I ended up with this after 2 years. And with that, that's the end of today's video. It's a bit different from my usual vlogs, but I don't know, I just wanted to make something like this. So yeah, bye-bye!